Hey guys, it's Max. Today we're going to be comparing the brand new Galaxy Buds Live against the Galaxy Buds Plus. I'm a huge fan of Galaxy Buds. Samsung has been doing a great job. And in our comparison to the AirPods Pro, a ton of you guys didn't really want to know about this. You guys want to know how these compare. So that's exactly what we're doing today. We're not only going to look at the sound quality, the microphone quality with the latest updates. I just updated these, but also talk about everything else, including price and which one you should buy. Before we start, I almost forgot to take this mask off. Actually, it's there for a purpose. I know you guys are loving this mask. A ton of you guys are ordering. You guys are ordering more than one and coming back. Super comfortable. Go and check out our merch shelf down below or pick up one of these really comfortable premium Max Tech tees. Let's start off with the cases themselves. The new Galaxy Buds Live uses square-ish design. So it's a little bit larger this way, a little bit deeper, I guess. But not only that, it's also a little bit thicker as well. And in my bigger pockets, it's hard to tell the difference. But if you have tighter jeans or shorts with smaller pockets, the Galaxy Buds Plus case is definitely a little bit more comfortable. Both cases use USB Type-C to charge, and you also have wireless charging built in, which is really nice. Now, as far as the battery life, things get a little bit interesting. If we take a look at total runtime, the Galaxy Buds Plus get 22 hours compared to 28 hours with the Lives if you don't use active noise cancellation. And we'll talk about that in a bit. It's gonna get very interesting. Now, the actual buds themselves, the Galaxy Buds Live will get 8 hours without that noise cancellation compared to 11 on the Galaxy Buds Plus. 11 is a huge number, but I think there's a little bit of trickery going on there. See, when you're using these connected to your phone, it actually defaults in normal mode, and in normal mode, it's fairly quiet, and the sound doesn't sound amazing. It sounds like the old school ones, but as soon as I switched it to dynamic, it sounded fantastic. It was louder, but battery life was decreased, closer to the 8 to 9 hour point. And of course, if you're gonna allow big speed to run, both these are gonna get cut down on battery life, and the noise cancellation cuts it down a little bit more. You guys see the full hours right here. Interestingly, the Buds Live in the normal mode sound very loud and sound great, just like the Pluses in dynamic. So I don't know what they changed and why they're doing it a little bit differently with these new ones. Now, both these are IPX2 water resistant rating, so there's no difference there. But I did notice a difference when you're putting it into the case. The Plus are much easier to get the orientation correct, drop it in, it goes in, where these ones, they just kind of rest on top. They don't lock in as well, and then it's easier to get them mixed up because of the shape. And then sometimes they won't see correctly, and I can have to adjust it, which it makes it a little bit less convenient. Now let's talk about the design, because there's a radical difference. You guys obviously could tell that the Live look like little beans that you put in your ear. They look quite weird, but I have to say I love it. I love that Samsung tried something new. They're not using the typical design that a lot of companies use, just this basic design, which works, but it looks unique, and I enjoy it. And I love this, color they call bronze or something, but it looks just like my gold Apple Watch, so I am a big fan. Now, there's a difference in the design that the Galaxy Buds and the Buds Plus use an in-ear design that is sealed off, whereas the Lives, they're kind of like the original AirPods, where you just sit in there and they don't go into your ear. Now, let's go ahead and pop these in. You would think that this would be really difficult to learn how to put in, but I actually got it for my very first time. I just popped it in, slid it down, and it locks in, and without even adjusting the little rubber piece, it stays in there. It doesn't go anywhere. And of course, with the Buds Plus, it's very easy as well. Pop it in, twist, and you get a really nice seal. And these also stay in fairly well. They slowly start coming out of my ear canal, which I just have to push it in a little bit. But other than that, they're both pretty easy. And now let's talk about comfort. With the seal design, I feel pressure inside of my ear canal. The AirPod Pros kind of release that with a special valve they have built in. But after about an hour to an hour and a half, my ear starts getting tired, whereas with the Buds Live. So it does depend on your ears, but for me, I can wear these for about 3 hours. Not as long as the AirPod Pros, but still better than the Galaxy Buds Plus. Now, before we compare noise cancellation and microphone quality with the new software updates, let's do the exciting part, and that is sound quality. I've listened to both these extensively, but I'm gonna start out with the Galaxy Buds Plus, which I do really like, and then we'll move over to the Lives. And now for the Galaxy Buds Live, we're switching to these bad boys. They're louder. Can you tell the difference? Can you hear the other ones or no before?
Just barely.
Barely hear them? Because they're sealed. These you hear way louder?
Yeah.
They're way louder for me too. Not only is the bass deeper and richer and more quality sounding, but the highs are more crisp as well, which is what I like about the AirPod Pros compared to the Galaxy Buds Plus. The highs are nice and sharp, which I love. Yeah. So I listened to a few more songs and I have my verdict. If you want the best sound quality, definitely go for the Galaxy Buds Live. With that, Angelica said that the Galaxy Buds Live, get them if you want to share your music because there's a lot of sound leakage, I guess, whatever they call it, where your people next to you are going to hear your music if you turn it up. With that said, the Galaxy Buds Plus don't sound bad. Yes, they don't sound as good in the bass, in the mids, in the highs. They're also not as loud, which was one of my issues with the Pluses and the originals, whereas the Lives, Samsung is boosting up the volume, and that is great if you're listening to a podcast that was recorded too quietly or a YouTube video. You have the extra headroom to be able to turn them up, which is great. Now let's talk about the active noise cancellation that Samsung added to the Galaxy Buds Live. If you guys missed our previous video, I'll just give you guys a short rundown. Samsung says that this will block out, I think, 97% of frequencies below 700 megahertz. And that is key. So in this room, when I put these in, we have a loud AC vent right there. We always have to denoise our audio. I turn on active noise cancellation, and it is really weird. My voice, I lose all the low end. I lose some of the low end sound from that vent, but all the higher frequencies are still there, and my brain focuses more so on those higher frequencies. So in my experience using these since I got them, I keep it turned off all the time. I'd rather hear a little bit of low noises in a natural environment. So for me, this noise cancellation is only a marketing thing to add to make it compete with everything else because everybody's adding active noise cancellation. And with that, these are sealed. The Galaxy Buds and Buds Plus, instead of the Lives, they're not sealed, so it's harder to do noise cancellation. And even though the Pluses don't have active noise cancellation, it has better noise cancellation because it's passive, it seals in your ear. And now, I don't hear that vent pretty much at all. I barely hear it, and it's way better without active noise cancellation than with them on the Lives. And so I was actually just mowing my lawn, and I checked out my weed whacker, my lawnmower. The noise cancellation on the Lives did nothing to that at all. And I wanted these instead. So if you want to block out sounds, just get the Pluses without that active noise cancellation. Now there is one positive to that. If you're somebody that wants to hear things around you, the non-sealed design allows you to hear pretty much everything. So if people come up, talk to you, there's something else going on, these are much better for that kind of use. And both of them can actually funnel sound into your ears. So the Pluses have the ambient mode on here, but it sucks. I'll be honest. Everything sounds electronic, robotic, and I keep it off. Anyways, it sounds terrible. Now let's get into our microphone comparison. Put on your best pair of headphones and let's take a listen. This is the microphone quality using the new Samsung Galaxy Buds Live, which have updated microphones and possibly better algorithms, but we'll see what this quality sounds like and compares when we switch over to the Buds Plus. And here are the older Galaxy Buds Plus, which didn't sound very good as far as microphone quality when we got them, but there have been a number of software updates, the latest which I just installed, so let me know which one sounds better to you in the comment section. Let me know down below which one sounded better as far as microphone quality, the new Galaxy Buds Live or the Pluses with its latest firmware update. And now let's get into the conclusion. Now as far as MSRPs, the Galaxy Buds Live costs about $20 more, but with that said, right now you can get some great deals on the Pluses, about $130 with a warranty or even about $109 on Amazon. We'll leave a link down below without that 1-year warranty, which makes it a lot less expensive. With that, I would just say, if you just want the best sound quality and you like loud music, go with the Lives as long as you know that they are not going to work for your active noise cancellation and blocking any sound in general. They're a little bit more comfortable, you can hear stuff around you, and they're a great device. I personally love how they look. But if you're okay with sacrificing a little bit of quality and you want a better deal, these will block out noise as well. They still sound good. The battery life is great. They're good headphones overall, even for iPhones or for, especially if you have an Android phone. I still think a lot of people are gonna be buying these because they do want to block out some of that sound if they're doing, mowing the lawn, they're traveling. It still works great without that marketing, print on the box. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. This has been Max, and I will see you in the next video.